Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Bumpy here, back today with a new video. Okay, today we're going to be doing another 10 of the best. I'm still sort of trying to find my new kind of niche and what I want to be doing with my channel. So in the interim, I'm just doing some of these top 10 lists to keep it ticking, keep it ticking over. I know everybody loves the top 10 list anyway, don't they? So today's top 10 is 10 of the best Scream Factory releases. Okay, so I haven't got a collection full of Scream Factory, but I do like their stuff, and I have bought quite a few titles over the last few years since I've had a region free player, so let's go through some of them. Okay, so the first one up there, an absolutely amazing film, Alligator. So I know you can get this now from 101 Films, but this came in on 4K from Scream Factory a couple of years ago. A bit of a game changer actually, you know, because the quality on this was amazing, and I think it sold really well, so it sort of, you know, showed that these sort of niche semi-unknown horrors. I mean, this was quite popular back in the day, but it wasn't Nightmare on Elm Street popular or Return of the Living Dead popular, but this done really well, and it was a really good transfer. The picture quality is amazing, loads of special features on there if you want to have a little look. It's a 2-disc set, nice slipcover, except it's got that chunk taken out for the barcode or whatever, and you've got the old school artwork there, and then it's a triple discer in a thin case, which is a bit silly, cramming 3 discs in an 11mm Amaray, but that's the way they do it. So this movie's pretty good. It stars, what's his name? I need to look on the back here. Robert Forster, that's it, Bob Forster. So he's really good in it. The special effects, you know, for their time were really good. There's an amazing scene in a swimming pool. There's an amazing scene when the alligator busts up through the sewers when all the kids are hanging about on the streets. And then, of course, there's the wedding scene at the end. So yeah, absolutely awesome film. If you've never seen it, check it out, Alligator. Okay, next up then is a John Carpenter movie. There'll be a couple of John Carpenter movies in this collection because I always go the Scream Factory route rather than the Studio Canal route. So this is The Fog. So this is an amazing steelbook. I mean, the design is just absolutely amazing. You've got the embossing on the red eyes. I say that, it's not embossed actually, it just shines a little bit more. And then you've got the lovely design on the back of the lighthouse. And you've got this hook and the ghost pirate up by there. So yeah, I love this steelbook. As soon as I seen it, I knew I had to get it. Unfortunately, it did come with the tiniest bit of damage like they do, but it's not really much really. The case does not make that sound, which is a bit of a pain, but I'm never really one for getting my ass in my hand about a little bit of damage really. It's just not worth getting upset about. And then you've got a 2-disc set there, and then boom. So again, the transfer is superb on this. I'm not going to say it's better than the Studio Canal one. If they released The Fog, I think they did, but it's certainly beyond par. I think these are still in stock. You'd expect them to sell out really quick, but I think they still got these, and it does go down to about 18 quid sometimes, so keep an eye out for it because it's really good. And the next one on the list then, 80s anthology movie, love an anthology movie, Creepshow. Okay, so quite hard to get in the UK, this movie really, especially on any sort of tidy edition. So when Scream Factory announced it, I knew I had to get it. I got lucky actually, I got it in a sale not long after it came out on Amazon. It was only about 22 quid, so you can't afford that. Absolutely stacked with extras. Even I haven't been able to go through them all yet, and I usually do. You know, I usually watch the film and then do the extras all in one go. But yeah, there's just too much. So the slipcover's amazing. It's the old school artwork, but it's got I don't know, like the way the matte is, or whatever you want to call it, the finish gives it sort of like a bit of a modern shine as well, if that makes any sense. And then you've got the old school comic book artwork then, which is just amazing as well. It's a 2-disc set, this one. So you've got your Blu-ray and your 4K. The majority of the extras are on the Blu-ray, so you would need a multiplayer, a multi-region player really. There is reversible art, but it's the same as the slipcover. So yeah, again, you know, there's nothing to moan about on the transfer on this. I don't know if this movie been on 4K anywhere else, so this would be the one you need to get if you want to get it. The shorts are wicked. Like there's 5 shorts on this one compared to 3 in the second one, so you get a lot more bang for your buck with this one. So that is Creepshow. Obviously directed by the legend, George A. Romero. And a bit of Stephen King. Alright, then the next one, this is another steelbook. They've actually re-released this on 4K now, like they do quite a bit with Scream Factory, but I love this release so much that even if I bought a 4K, I would take the case out of the standard, the disc out of the standard and put it in here. So that is Pumpkinhead. Awesome steelbook. I love the blue on it and sort of the lightning effects, and you've got the creature here. And then you sort of got the tump, we would call it. I don't know what other people will call it, but in Wales you call that a tump. So that's a tump, the pumpkin patch where they raise him from. And then you've got your that's your old thing. I kept the inlay for some reason on this one, even though it's all tatty. So there's your extras and all. So again, plenty to get stuck into. And then you've got the disc inside there. There's a little quote from the movie there. Let's just show you that again because it looks awesome as one big picture. So like I said, I've done this in 4K, but the picture quality on this is absolutely superb. This was one of the best Blu-rays I'd ever watched. When I got my Region 3 player, this was one of the first films I bought, and I was blown away. I wasn't massively into 4K at that point, so I didn't know the capabilities, but this was amazing, fair dues. So that's another one then, Steelbook, Pumpkinhead. And just to say, the sequel is horrendous. They just completely forget all the lore in the first one. It's just stupid. And the sequel is coming out in the UK on Blu-ray in a couple of weeks. I think it's coming out by 88 Films. I mean, I love 88 Films, but I'm not sure I'll be able to buy Pumpkinhead 2. I gotta be honest, it's horrendous. Alright, so we got another Steelbook now. This is possibly my favourite Steelbook design of them all. This is part 3 of a trilogy. You don't get it in the box set I got here with everything else in, apart from part 3, so I had to get this one, Army of Darkness. So you've got Brucey on the front there with his broomstick, all sorts of hellish creatures all around him, like, you know, how he does. And on the back then you've got the Skeleton King and whatever else. And like the portal or whatever you want to call it. And then there's the wide angle, absolutely awesome. And then this has got all sorts going on here with cuts. So you've got disc 1, 4K Ultra HD theatrical. Then you've got disc 2, Blu-ray theatrical. And you've got disc 3, Blu-ray director's cut with the old school artwork on. And then you've got disc 4, international cut and television cut. So you've got like 4 cuts, even though the theatrical is the only one in 4K. I know some people do bitch about that, but I suppose it'd just be a bit too much work to put every cut on 4K with this, and which one would you choose out of them all? So yeah, so absolutely amazing, one of my favourites. Again, I don't think this one is sold out. You might still be able to get it. Again, it comes with a slight bit of damage, makes the noise, the pop, but you know, just come accustomed to that now. It's kind of a case now when you order Steelbooks from Amazon, from America, it's not hoping they won't get damaged, it's just hoping they don't get damaged too much. So yeah, Army of Darkness. Oh, this is one of my favourites. This was a film I never used to watch when I was a kid in the 80s with all the other slashers, but I found it a few years ago and I watched it loads of times since. My Bloody Valentine. This is a hell of a Steelbook. The designs, I'm mad for the pinks and purples. Anyway, everyone knows that. This is littered with pinks and purples. You've got the, the miner there, and then he's sort of dragging the guy with the pickaxe to his shoulder. And then you've got the back then with the girls all in the hearts. I tell you, I love the kill in this. The old man, the tramp, and he sort of like puts the pickaxe like up through his gut, and then it goes up through his neck, and then he pops his eye out. It's absolutely awesome. I don't think that was in the cut version. This is fully uncut, this is, for anyone who didn't know. And you've got like a little thing there. I'm not sure on the extras and all, because I haven't got the inlay on this one, but I'm sure it's laced with extras. They always are, aren't they? But yeah. And it does, just in case you did want to know for sure, it does say uncut version on there. Wicked film, the pacing's excellent, flies by, you stick it on, it's finishing before you know it. The remake wasn't the best, mind, but My Bloody Valentine. And next up, a bit more of a modern film for Scream Factory, but this is the Evil Dead remake from Fede Alvarez. So I did have this on Blu-ray, but I got rid of it for this one because this has got the longer cut on, where you see the girl run through the woods and escape in the truck and all that. It doesn't add a lot to the story, mind, but it's just nice to know you've got a fuller version. So, I mean, this is an absolute gore fest. I have got a bit of a story about this film. When I first met my wife 10 years ago, 11 years ago, this was the first film we went to watch in the cinema on a date, and she didn't like horror, but she thought she would tell me she did, just to sort of like say like we had something in common early doors. And, God, I feel sorry for Amanda for this being like one of the first horror films she's ever seen, because it was bloody mad. But, yeah, made her a stronger person, and we're still together, so there we are. So, yeah, again, it's got that stupid cardboard hole in it for the barcode. It's only got one disc, it's a bit of a bare bones release, I gotta be fair, but like I said, you know, it's the only place to get the fully uncut version. I don't know if I'd call it uncut, because you don't really get much extra violence, but extended edition, I suppose. Quite a few extras on here and all that. What does it say about the cut? Yeah, both are rated original theatrical and unrated version. So yeah, happy days. There's a difference of 6 minutes in the run time, so you've got 91 minutes theatrical, 97 minutes unrated. So yeah, it's quite a bit extra. So happy days. So yeah, so that was a double dipper, that was. I did sell my Blu-ray then, no, on eBay for about £6, so you know, that knocks some money off the price. Alright, another John Carpenter, another amazing steelbook with an amazing design on. This is They Live with Roddy Piper and Keith David. Got to be careful with Keith David because there's an actor called David Keith as well, so you don't want to get him the wrong way round. But I'm sure it's Keith David. So yeah, so wicked design on the front. You've got the aliens there, and then similar design on the back. Alien copper with his truncheon, and then you open it up, and you get the nice wide angle, wicked shot. Again, I haven't got the inlay anymore, so I don't know about the extras, but I mean, I'm sure it's absolutely littered with them. Again, you can get this from Studio Canal, so you know, you wouldn't probably need a double dip. I imagine the quality is pretty similar. They may have even used the same scans, but yeah, so absolutely amazing. I love the design on this one. Again, I don't think this one's sold either. You'd expect these to go like hotcakes. Maybe it's because people have already got the Blu-rays or like the Studio Canal versions, and they bought them in a bit late or something. But anyway, it's absolutely amazing. This one come damage free. Can you believe it? Right then, this is the very first Scream Factory title I ever bought. I wasn't even mad into collecting it this time. I was sort of taking a break, but I just pointed it out to my wife that I would like it for my birthday, and she just got it for me out of the blue, and I didn't really expect it at all. I was really shocked when I opened it up. I didn't even have a multi-region player at the time, so it wasn't a lot of use to me, but gave me a push. I needed to buy one. So yeah, so this is Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. For me, this is my favourite artwork for this film. There's tons of artwork for it. You know, this really is a sort of pop culture dream, this film is, for like t-shirt designs and poster designs and what else. But I love this. You know, you've got the three kids there with the masks on, watching the Trippy programme. And you've got like this evil guy in the background then, like sort of with the telly radiating the emissions. And the back's not the greatest. It's just some people walking through the door like... Oh, I was only in there. I thought the discs were falling out. Then I shit myself. Alright, so it's only one disc. It's a Blu-ray, not a 4K. But it's amazing. It's really limited. You know, they only had 10,000 of them. That's why I said to my missus I would really like it. And fair play, she came through. Just going to pick up that in there a minute. She came through. So yeah, not millions of extras, but quite a few. And so because I love this release so much, I haven't upgraded to the 4K. I got Scream Factory 4K Halloweens from number 4 onwards to the end. But I haven't got 1, 2 and 3, because I've already got other releases that I'm not happy with. So yeah, this is, although it might not be the best design of them all, that's probably my bloody Valentine. This is my favourite. I just love the film, love the design. It was the first one I owned, so yeah, absolutely amazing. Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. And the last one then, another John Carpenter. No, it's not, well, I suppose it's produced by John Carpenter and wrote by John Carpenter. This went for about £70 on Amazon at one point, and then I had it in my basket for ages, and all of a sudden, just one day, it was down to about 27 quid. I couldn't quite fathom it, but I grabbed it. So this is Halloween 2. This is well out of print, this one, and it does go for quite a lot of money. But yeah, like I said, I didn't pay hardly anything for it. I just paid the standard price, which I couldn't believe. So it's always worth it. If you see something from an American boutique label on UK Amazon, it's always worth putting in your basket for a bit and just keeping an eye on it, because sometimes they do drop quite drastically for a short time. Not much going on the back, just Laurie Strode cowered down. Here's the thing. So this is a 2-discer. So that's awesome. And then again, it's limited to 10,000 like the other one. I don't know if they've ever done Halloween 1 on a release like this. I have got a steelbook for Halloween 1. It's by year, but it's not Scream Factory or anything. I don't really know what it is. 35th anniversary edition. It's got like, it makes it look like a frame with the lines around the back. And then it's got a book, which is pretty cool, and just the one disc. So if anyone knows who released this one, let me know. It may just be Anchor Bay, it says on the side, ignore me. So that's an Anchor Bay release. So I don't know if there's any value in this or not. If it's sold out, if it's hard to get, I'm not really sure. I've had it for so long. I don't know. It's got quite a few scratches on the back anyway, so that's devalued it. Anyway, Halloween, not part of the conversation, sorry. But anyway, getting back to this. So yeah, this is my last one then. And yeah, Halloween 2, absolutely amazing. Michael covered in the flames, just so sick. Alright then, so I hope you enjoyed that little look at 10 of my favourite Scream Factory releases. I'll be back in a couple of days now with another top 10. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'll think of something. Alright then, I've been Bumper. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you soon.